Hey, I'm here with Bill Haskell, and he's brand new to real estate and training. He just joined our group. Very excited to present him to you. I'm going to ask him a series of questions in this little interview process so you can find out as to you being a brand new real estate investor about the training and the support and the community that we offer you. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, Gary. How are you?
Hey, glad to meet you, man. Hey, listen, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Oh, sure. So I've been working in Silicon Valley for about 25 or more years. I'm living down in Morgan Hill. It's about 10 miles south of San Jose in Silicon Valley.
Great, good stuff, man. And I understand that you're highly educated, right? You've got several degrees, and you're a graduate from Stanford. Is that correct? Kind of clue us in here with all the degrees you have as a.
Oh, really? You want to know about them all?
Yeah, I do. Tell us all those degrees.
All right. So I got a bachelor's degree in engineering from UCSB Santa Barbara
Right.
many years ago, and then I was really interested in kind of doing something a little different. So I got a degree in systems science. It's fascinating stuff, but I couldn't really go out and get a job as doing that. So I kind of went along for a while, was working at my job as an engineer, and I had been involved with education and volunteering at schools, and I wanted to do more. So I went to Stanford and got a degree in education and taught for a couple of years. Didn't find that as rewarding as I wanted it to be, and I went back into the business sector and got an MBA from Santa Clara University, and I think that takes me up to date.
Wow, Bill, that's a lot, man. Hey, there's one thing before you get into asking questions about why real estate is that now I understand that you met your wife while you were in college, right?
Yeah.
And then 26 years later, you married her.
Well, yeah, we had a really long engagement. Not exactly, but
yeah,
it took us a while.
Not very few people meet their love of their life in college, and then 26 years later they find each other again. I mean, that's so unique and unusual. I thought, just give us a couple words on how that happened.
Well, I had to go out and see the world. No, it was really a matter of when we were in college, we dated. We were mostly just friends. We didn't really even date that much.
Right.
And so we hung out and did things together, and I got involved with somebody, and without going into everything, left college. We both graduated, and I got married. She met someone, she got married. We went to each other's weddings. We double dated. So that was, so that was fine. And then we kind of got busy with our lives and lost contact with each other. And I got divorced from my wife, and then Kathy got back in touch. She'd gone through this period where she was very much out of touch, and she wanted to get back in touch with her friends. So she did. She called me up. We started getting together. Her relationship was not working, and she got divorced. And then, we were just getting together as friends. And then, it just kind of grew from there. And
wow.
Married, and
how great. That's when I heard that story, going, my gosh. So now, Bill, with all these strange things that you've been doing, all this education, finding this career, that career, let me ask you this. Why real estate, and why now?
Why real estate? Well, I tell you, Gary, I did some real estate I bought a couple of properties several years ago. Kathy and I did, and we held them for a while, and we did okay. If we look at everything, I don't know that it would be that we really did better than break even, but we did all right. But we didn't really know what we were doing, and so as I thought about it, we got busy doing other stuff, and just recently I saw the opportunity for Renatus, and I thought about it, and I thought, real estate is really the most accessible way to make really good money. With, in terms of everything, it's the most accessible to people like me, people not like me, to be able to go out and invest in properties and make, 10,000 or more money. So we thought about that, and we thought, this is really good. So we saw this opportunity, and I thought, this is really the thing for us to be doing.
So Bill, when you say accessible, let's get a little deeper to there. So you're going through the education that we offer right now.
Yes.
How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, I'd say, I mean, 9 or 10.
And why 9 or 10? Why do you rate it that high?
Because first of all, you're really learning from people that are doing it. The classes are engaging. They're webinars. I can watch it whenever I want to.
Okay.
And the content is phenomenal. First of all, you get really deep into whatever subject the class is in. You've got 8 hours, and there's a multitude of ways that it's being presented. You know, you're getting it audibly, you're getting it visually. They often will go through little demonstrations to you know, to kind of show what's happening. So there's that just in the classes. And then in the curriculum in total, there are over 60 classes, and the classes cover not only everything I can think of about real estate investing, but they get into the things that I need as a businessman, like taxes, how to set up my company, insurance, financial planning, all these things that you have to go out and pay tens of thousands of dollars to get individual classes are in, but they're all right here in one place.
So all right here. So that's what you mean by accessible. Okay, great. And you know what?
It's more than that.
Yeah. And
Gary,
and
because it's not just that Renatus is accessible, but real estate itself as an industry, to be able to go out and make deals and buy property, I don't have to have any of the degrees that I have. It's very easy to be able to connect with people and make those deals.
And let me ask you this, Bill. What about the mentorship that you've been receiving so far? How would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10, and why? And has it benefited you?
Well, the mentorship is excellent. It's a 10. First of all, I'm getting mentored by people that are experts, that are doing not only marketing, but they're doing real estate investing. And I don't have just one mentor, Gary. I've got hundreds of mentors. I have the mentor that I came into the program with. I have all the people in our local area that I can connect, that I do connect with. And I have people across the country that I can, you know, that I've met. And sometimes I've just joined their calls and asked questions, and they are happy to answer my questions without ever even really knowing me.
So the mentorship really has been working for you then.
It's fantastic, really.
Great. So you got good education, you got great mentorship. You know, what about the community overall? Do you feel that this is a community where you can implement that education and mentorship and actually make money doing deals within the community? Is that that okay? Talk to a little bit about how you feel about the community. First of all, do you like the people?
Oh no, I hate them.
You like us? All right.
Starting with you, no. No, they're absolutely fantastic. So why I say that is because when I meet with these people, their focus isn't what can I get from Bill? How is Bill going to serve me?
Yeah.
Their focus is, how can I serve Bill? What is Bill at? You know, how can I help him be successful?
Wow.
And that to me is the power of the community, because I go to there, you know, wanting help, but I'm also, what can I do to help this community? How can I help in the meetings? How can I help individuals? Right. If I don't know the answer, which I probably don't at this point, but I'm learning about who does, and I can send them to the people that do.
Look, I'm going to ask you one last question here. What would you say to somebody that's just starting out in real estate? From what you learned so far in the short time you've been in, which is very short, but what would you say to somebody that's looking into learning about real estate, or somebody that's even a real estate investor, maybe wants to take it to a higher level or have a community to do deals with? What would you say to those two types of people, the guy just starting out and the one that's already been in the business for a while?
Okay, so I'm going to do those as two separate things. So first, for someone who's just starting out, it's really, you have to have an open mind, be willing to learn, and realize that you're not going to make money in the next week. You know, it takes some work. You have to apply yourself. You have to take the classes. You have to be willing to listen to people and work with people and be flexible. The other thing I would say is that your personality and how you interact with people, no matter what type of business you're in, but certainly in real estate, is going to make a difference, because people need to understand that you are a good person to work with, that you're a person of your word, and that you are willing to look for deals and work together with them in the instances where you're partnering with people.
Exactly. Good.
So the other part of it, for people that are already real estate investors, they know this, right? If they've done this before, they understand that it takes a lot of legwork. They have to spend the time to really make the deals happen. So for them, they know also that they need a community, and that's what we offer, is that we have a wonderful community that is just so willing to help and put together deals and work together, and they're very honest, and they're out to make it a win-win for everyone involved.
Wow, good stuff, good stuff. Bill, I want to thank you very much for coming on and sharing everything that you shared. And the reason I brought Bill on as a brand new trainee is I wanted you to see firsthand about somebody that's highly educated, 3 degrees, master's degrees, by the way, and then turn around and what he's doing in a highly educational, with mentorship and a strong community, to start your real estate career with. So I hope this video has helped you. By the way, look below on the description there, and Bill's name and telephone number will be there to get more details about our business from the perspective of somebody brand new who just started out, as somebody that's been in the business with all this success where everybody wants to relate to. So let's go and find out the truth from a guy that's just starting out. And we wish you all the best, and hope you check us out, and hope you join our meetup group. It's called Real Estate. It's called Make Money Now, Real Estate Investors. So just Google that on your meetup groups. If you don't have one in your area, please contact Bill, and through Bill, contact me. And if you're a leader, we're going to open them up right there in your hometown. All right. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you.